Hey everyone, I think we're working. Let's see. Technical difficulties last time, so let's see if we're working this time. Lag is pretty bad today. Hey everyone, yay! I think we're working. Okay, let me send links. Woohoo! We're working, yay! I spent a good 30 minutes last time trying to get Google and YouTube to connect to each other. We just weren't having it. Okay, so let me get the links posted. See who's up. Oh gosh. If you're here, then go ahead and comment so that I know you're here. And we'll get started here in a minute or two. Oh my gosh, what's the weather like where everybody's at? It's been so humid here this week, like ridiculously humid. I haven't worn makeup or done my hair the entire week, I don't think. Because there's no point. So since we missed last time due to technical difficulties, I'm going to go through campaigns 20 and 21 today. So I'll probably just kind of keep plowing ahead so that we can get it done in a decent amount of time. If you're here watching, then go ahead and comment in the comment section and just say hello so that I know you're here. It's always more fun to talk to you guys than it is to talk to myself. And do a couple refresh. I see somebody. So if you're new to the live hangout, if you're watching on your phone, you have to watch through like desktop. You have to go through the internet. You can't. Since we missed last, you can't. It won't let you comment if you're doing it through the YouTube a YouTube app. You have to go through the web to be able to comment, to be allowed to comment. So just so you know, everybody should be able to comment. Joe's here. Oh. Joe says she's trying to post comments, but it's not letting her. Says remove HTML tags. Huh. I can see that. I mean, I can see that comment. Huh. Remove HTML tags. Well, I mean, I don't really know what HTML tags means unless it means, you know, when you put in the web address and it says .html at the end of it, but I don't know. But I did see that comment, so. Oh, and your picture finally popped up, but it was on a lag. I see Sarah's on Facebook. Sarah never is able to comment. I wish she could comment. She's here all the time. Oh, Mindy's here! How's that? What's that drama? Okay, so since we're working this time, I'm going to back up and I'm going to do campaign. I think I said, oh, did I say campaign 20 and 21? I mean campaign 21 and 22. Duh, Shannon. I'll have to fix that. I have it wrong in the title. Losing my mind. Okay, so campaign 21 looks like this. It's the Vital, or the Vitali. Somebody's blinging me on Facebook. Does anybody know? I haven't heard anybody actually say this yet. Erin's watching, but she says comments are disabled. Are you watching on your phone, Erin? Because if you are, then you have to, instead of watching it through the YouTube app that you probably have on your phone, the YouTube app won't let you comment. You have to go in through the web. So you'll have to go out of the app and actually open, like, you know, Google Chrome or whatever you use, and do it directly through the web, and go to youtube.com, and then it should let you comment. The only other person that I know of that's never been able to figure out how to comment is Dawn, and but she has troubles. I mean, she has trouble all the time. So for her, it's some kind of settings on her phone that she has, where she always has trouble. She has trouble with Facebook too with it. So hopefully that works. Joe says to post a comment, she has to click on View All Comments, which leaves the video and takes me to another page. What the heck? Let me see. Yeah, they added a settings button, but the only settings are to add moderators. There's nothing else. And I have an option to hide the chat, but I don't want to hide the chat. Joe's also on the web, not on her phone. Have you done a refresh at all, Joe? I figure you probably have, but I don't know what the heck. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if they changed stuff, because since I had trouble getting Google Plus and YouTube to connect the last time, let me see if I can do anything down here. Nope. Well, that didn't work. You know how YouTube does. They like to change everything every other minute. It's usually always a bad idea. I don't know. Mindy says, don't you just love computers? I know. I blame Google. It's their fault. Google owns YouTube, in case you didn't know. Okay, so has anybody heard anybody say this because I still have not heard anybody say it, and so I don't know if it's supposed to be pronounced Vital or Vitali or Vital with the silent E. I don't really know. I keep saying Vital, but I don't know. But anyway, so this is what the book looks like. And so I'm just going to go through the While Supplies Last stuff so we know, what's being discontinued. So the first thing, and I'm not going to, I think I talked about this before, I'm not going to repeat the stuff that I said in previous ones unless I forget that I said it already. But there's only a few things that kind of overlap from this time and last time, mostly jewelry stuff. But the first thing that is While Supplies Last is the Ideal Flawless Loose Powder. So apparently that's going bye-bye. Let me switch screens really quick so I can make sure you guys can see what I'm pointing at. Okay, yeah, it's this one. And then on pages 124 and all the way through 135, it's basically one of those going, going, gone sections. And it's pretty much jewelry stuff. Like jewelry stuff, there's some Mark stuff. I don't think we've talked about, I mean, you guys might probably know this already, but Mark Jewel, the perfume, is going away. I think everything else, the Juice Gems and all the other stuff we already knew, the Glow It All, the eye marks, we already knew those were all going away. There's some shoes and bags that we expect to go away, some clothing items we expect to not be around. A lot of the old kid stuff, the Star Wars and old Valentine stuff, and all stuff we've seen before, more shoes, but anyway, it's one of these sections where the whole section is things going away. So I really don't think there's anything in there worth pointing out exactly, specifically the items because it's all stuff that we don't expect to be around very long anyway. But a whole section of that. But then on pages 136 through 141, this campaign, all of the Halloween stuff is While Supplies Last at this point. So new stuff and old stuff. So the new items, along with some of the leftover stuff from last year, like the hat and the witch's hat. So everything, all of the Halloween stuff is While Supplies Last in Campaign 21. And then on page 149, the all-in-one sugar, creamer, and shaker, this thing here in the middle. And then on page 150, the personalized rainbow tote and the floral sequin sneaker and the kids stuff, the tote and the sneaker. And page 153, the denim stud sneakers and the kids wedge sneakers. These two here. And then pages 156 and 157, this is basically all of the leftover Sophia the First stuff from last Christmas. The Sophia the First light-up watch, the backpack set, and the cuddle pillow. Which I'm surprised we have any of that cuddle pillow left, really. Must have really bought a lot. Or they surprisingly didn't sell, I'm not sure which. So that's basically it for this book. Oh, the only other thing is that mascara guard and lash comb, that's also While Supplies Last. The little black one, let me see if I can find it. It's while supplies last in this catalog and the next one. Of course, I won't be able to find it because I didn't write the page down. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about, the little black guard that keeps you from getting mascara all over your eyelid. And then on the other end, it has, you know, the lash comb. There's a lot of buy one, get one half off stuff in this book, that kind of thing. In this book, they're doing a lot of, I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. They're doing a lot of, like, we're going to pair, you know, the eye cream with the brow product and the tweezer. And, you know, here's an eye cream with the lash curler and a mascara. And I think it's a good idea to kind of pair these things together. The only thing that I think is confusing with this is, for me and for a lot of my customers, you know, I know that if I'm looking for a mascara, I go straight to the makeup section and I look for it there. And if I don't find it there, then I look to see if there's a clearance section and I make sure it's not in clearance. But I wouldn't think to flip through every page and try to find a big advertisement for an eye cream to find the mascara that I was looking for. So the only downside to these kind of ads is that, you know, if they don't have this advertised in with the mascaras as well, you know, there's a chance you can lose some sales on it just because people can't find it and they think, oh, it must not be in this catalog, you know, that kind of thing. But I do like when they pair things together, especially to create a look. Same thing with the extra lasting eyeshadow pencils. I was looking all over the place trying to find these because I was worried I hadn't seen them, and I was worried that maybe they were gone. You know, we were hoping we saved them. I was thinking maybe they were gone, but it's because they're here paired with the Pro Line Eraser eye treatment, so that's why I couldn't find them. So I was freaking out for no reason. And it doesn't say while supplies last on there, so maybe we saved them. Is it Vital? Vital. Okay, Minnie says Vital. Yeah. Ideal Flawless Loose Powder is out. Maybe they'll repackage it or something, but you never know these days, you know. Marketing ideas to make them look through the entire book to notice more items. Yeah. I don't know. I think if they're going to change, I don't know. You know, they used to have. Remember when they used to do the little, what do you call it? The table of contents in the front. Remember when they used to do that, and they told you, you know, like on the first or like the second or third page, they usually have the table of contents, so you knew where to look in the book for certain things. So that was always nice, and I don't mind. You know, the idea of customers. I mean, my customers flip through the book from front to back, but my customers who do it all the time miss stuff a lot because there's, you know, like if there's a section they're not as interested in, just in general, like maybe fragrances or something, you know, they kind of flip through it really fast and they don't notice things, and then later on they'll say to me like, oh, I missed that. How come I didn't see that? And I'll be like, well, because you were, you know, flipping too quick. You weren't reading. But at the same time, it's like, well, if they want to encourage people to really go through the book from front to back, I think they're going to have to give them a lot more content that makes it read more like a magazine would. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We'll have to see how that evolves. You know. I like them putting things together, but I guess I feel like, even though I get that they're putting an eye cream with the eyeshadow because they're focusing on the eyes, I don't think that makes as much sense as doing an eyeshadow and an eyeliner and a mascara, you know, or that kind of thing. Like, even an eye cream plus the eye primer plus an eye makeup remover makes, you know, would make sense to me, even more than this. But it just means we're going to have to make sure we know where these things are, and if a customer looks confused or looks like they're flipping through and they don't say, hey, add something to my order, that you ask them, hey, was there something you were looking for? Can I, maybe I can look and see if I can find it, and actually make sure they're telling you that they were looking for something and didn't find it, if it happens to be one of those things. But, okay, so the next thing is the little sales flyer. And there's a lot of Wow Supplies last stuff in this too. A lot of it is, stuff we already know, like these. I don't know if people just aren't buying these, or if they bought a crap ton of them, but they're having a hard time with that, I think. They might be smarter to separate them out at this point and sell them individually. I don't know. Okay, so the first thing is on page 17. And let's see, is that right? Yeah. The sweet sequin slippers, while supplies last. Page 19. This is where we get into a lot of the jewelry, so I'll just kind of run through it. The men's classic dress the men's classic dress watch with black dial, which is this one. This one here. The two-tone classic expansion watch with embellishment. That's this one here, kind of in the middle. The casually chic strap watch are these here. The up-to-the-minute rose gold tone accent watch is this one. The chic enamel bracelet watch is this one. And I think that's it on this page. Page 21, again, more jewelry. The Eternal Sparkle ring, which is this one. The Hoop interchangeable earring set, which is this one. Well, sorry, this one up here. The Dazzling Affair 6-piece gift set, which is this one down here at the bottom. No. Yes. The Fluid Metal gift set, which is this one here at the top. And then the Empowerment Collection, the charm necklace. This one up here. Yeah, I mean, they're still color coding the sections because there's no table of contents to say what color the section is. Yeah, they color code them, so it makes it kind of easy to sort of like, go like this and see when you're hitting a new part, sort of. Kind of in the middle, it gets a little goofy, but yeah, but there's nothing that tells you like, oh, I can jump straight to page 95 and get, what's new. Yeah. Okay, page 23, more jewelry. The Buckle Beauty gift set. The Pop Station stretch bracelet, which is here in the middle. The Opulent Splendor collection, which is this collection here at the top. And then the CZ Solitaire ring with jacket set, which is this one down here. So this whole thing and this one too. Page 24. Here's one I was kind of surprised to see. This is the Clear Skin Professional 3-Step Acne Treatment System. So the 3-piece set and the Clear Skin, there's a couple Clear Skin items that are going away. So the 3-piece set, And we'll see another one, I think, in the next campaign. Then page 24. Oh, wait. Yeah, oh, that was page 24. Page 27. The Skin So Soft Satin Glow, just the body scrub. And page 28. These are the bonus size shampoos and conditioners. So the frizz control, the strong strands, the color protection, the keep clear 2-in-1. These are the bonus size though, so it's not necessarily that the type is going away altogether, just the giant bottles of them. But those tend to be kind of like a once-a-year thing anyway, and then they sell them till they're gone, and then there's a little bit of a gap, and then they bring them out again. So, and then the outlet book looks like this. The only thing in the outlet book that I really wanted to mention, I think everything else in it is stuff that we would expect. It does have all of the mini, like the purse spray perfumes. They're all in there, but I think we talked about that quite a few campaigns ago. The only thing I wanted to really point out was that the Rio 2 set is in there. So, I mean, of course we knew that was kind of a short-term thing that they would sell, but they actually have the whole thing. The price isn't any different. It's still $5 for $99, $5 for $9.99, but, you know, they put it in the outlet catalog. So if you have really been pushing that, make sure you maximize all of your sales, because if people wait and they order it out of the catalog and it runs out, then you don't get any awards points for having sold it. Right? So make sure you do all of your selling of that, either that or stock up on it if you can before it hits the outlet book. So, okay. And then they sent, you know, this flyer thing about the STAR program, which I'm not going to talk about the STAR program. I think that it's a good program for a certain category of reps, and then there's a certain category of reps that it really does nothing for. So I think new reps, if a new rep is recruiting and she's doing well at recruiting, it will still work out for her. Let me plug in. It will still, you know, she can earn points. And a brand new rep who's only in their first 6 campaigns can do fairly well. As long as they sell $100, they can get some points. But a new rep who's past 6 campaigns and isn't recruiting and isn't selling at $400, it's not going to do a doggone thing for. And an established rep who's been around for forever and isn't recruiting and doesn't sell at $400, it doesn't really do anything for. There's kind of a big gap of people that there aren't really. I mean, the incentive would be to then try to sell at least $400 every campaign. But, you know, obviously we have that incentive all the time anyway. I mean, everybody always wants to try to sell more. So it's one of those things where if you're not at that level and you're not going to be at that level anytime soon, it's not really that beneficial. But, you know, some people are getting a lot of points fast, you know, particularly well-established reps that sell very high dollars, you know, are earning things quickly. And, you know, also people that are successful at recruiting are earning things very quickly. So, but anyway, just so you know, they are sending this in with your Campaign 21 books. How much of the What's New do you guys want to see for Campaign 23? It is Christmas stuff. It's the start of Christmas stuff. So I can show you a lot, or I can save stuff, you know, for when you get it. I can tell you that there really isn't any. There really aren't any like advanced order packs or anything in it. You know, no triple dollar opportunities or any of that kind of thing to really talk about. So we can take the time to kind of talk about more, just kind of look and see what's going to be coming if you want to. But I know a lot of people do like to have some surprises when they get theirs. So I'll let you guys decide. Anyone have any strong feelings about that at all before we start on it? Do a quick refresh. Okay, all right. I don't see anybody commenting, so we'll just go through and we'll see what I decide to show you. Okay, so the first thing is there's going to be 6 new candle scents, and they are going to do one of those little sample pack, the fragrance sample packs, and I ordered one of those for the fall scents. I will tell you that it was on back order. Now, because I'm a trendsetter, sometimes things go on back order for me because they just don't bother to have them ready in time for us to get them because they were like the forgotten stepchild. You know, sometimes they don't plan to have them in-house until RPS 1 hits, and so sometimes things go on back order for that reason, but sometimes they go on back order because they're going to go on back order for everybody. So I will tell you that I did order it for the fall scents, and I did have to wait an extra campaign to get it. But they actually have worked really well on helping me promote the candles. I have customers who I know like candles, but it's one of those things where if they can't smell it, they don't necessarily buy it. And I mean, $9.99 is better than $20 like Bath and Body Works, unless you buy when they're on sale. But it's still not cheap, and a lot of people feel like if I can't smell it, I don't necessarily want to put the money into it. So there is going to be a sampler pack, and I do recommend, if you can afford to, if you can budget for it. This one's $1.75. It's more expensive than the other one, but it's because there's 6 instead of 4 in it. Major lag, Mindy says, yeah. I believe it. So let me just tell you what the scents are. Winter Wonderland, which is going to be the scent of clean, crisp air and freshly fallen snow with citrus, spearmint, vanilla, and sandalwood. Then there's Christmas Pine, which is basically pine, peppermint, and licorice. The new scent that they're advertising is Mandarin Cranberry, which is notes of red berries, mandarin, spruce, cedarwood, and amber. And that's going to be like a plummy color. The candle itself will be plummy color. And then the other new scent is Holiday Spice, which is notes of cinnamon, vanilla, and bay. And that's going to be kind of, you know, the red colored candle. Then there's Vanilla Buttercream, which is creamy vanilla and sugar with a dash of spice. And Peppermint Cocoa, which is peppermint sweetened with vanilla and fluffy marshmallow. Gotta love those flushy marshmallows. And then they're doing another candle sleeve, which is going to have little deer cutouts. So that's cute. That's one I might get. So I do like those little samplers. They're actually going to do some wax melt sets. They're going to be 8 wax melts, and they're doing but they're only doing 2 fragrances for that. They're doing the Vanilla Buttercream or the Christmas Pine. But to go along with it, they're doing a wax melt warmer, but it's just one of those. It's not a plug-in kind. It's the kind that you just put the tea lights in, which is, it's this one here. Yeah, Mandarin Cranberry sounds good. Yeah. Now let me ask you a question. When you guys buy candles, do you buy them based on the scent, or do you buy them based on the color so they match your decor? Just curious. There's going to be a little light-up tree, like a mercury glass light-up tree, which I think is pretty. And then like a pillar candle holder that they could put the candles, they could set the candles on top. Any kind of pillar candle, obviously, but our jar candle looks like it fits on there as well. And then the obligatory LED light up Christmas stuff. Oh, Aaron had to switch computers. The loose powder is while supplies last, Aaron. So it sounds like it's being discontinued. Hopefully just maybe repackaged, but probably discontinued. So here's the obligatory light up stuff, which I love their LED stuff. Customers always like, yeah, Scentsy style. Erin buys by scent. She buys her candles by scent. So there's a little North Pole workshop that has Santa Claus and elves and, you know, little, I can't tell if that's a little train or what that exactly is, but there's little teddy bears and stuff riding their way down. This one's going to play Jingle Bells. And then down here they have light up candles, a caroling snowman, and Santa's train. These do require AAA batteries. So can we still order batteries from Avon? I think we used to. I mean, we used to be able to, but it seems like the business tools section keeps, every time I look at it, gets smaller and smaller and smaller every time. So I'm not sure if they're still available or not. But if they are still available, you might want to stock up. You know, if you're going to buy these to have on hand, or if you have customers order them, ask them if you can order them some batteries too. You know, use that as a little add-on. Like, hey, do you need the batteries to go with it? I can order those for you as well. And that helps to bump up your order size if they say okay. So anyway, one of them, the green one, has the little caroling snowman, and the blue one has the little Christmas train that goes around. You know, that's kind of, doesn't go around, doesn't travel around the bottom, but it's, you know, down around the bottom of the candle. These sparkle too, so I'm not sure if it's coated in sparkle or if it's the kind that has the liquid in it that kind of has glitter floating through the liquid. But anyway, it's described as lights up and sparkles. And then we move into, we've got some musical ornaments, a snowman luminary, a tree skirt that has Santa Claus and a reindeer and a snowman, and it actually has iron-on letters, so they could iron on their family name if they want to. Stocking holders that light up with LED lights. A holiday pillow covers. There's a set of 2 that you can take your everyday pillows and stuff inside if they're the right size. And then there is a basically like a, it's not really, well, I guess it is kind of like a snow globe. It's one of those snow blowing scenes that blows the snow around with some caroling snowmen. And it the music for it is Silent Night. Batteries weren't available last year. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the last time it's been months and months and months since the last time I checked to see if there were batteries in there. And I was just in that section like a couple weeks ago, but I just don't remember. I don't remember if they were there or not. So there's a little Christmas tree skirt. That's pretty cute. And you can see they could iron their name, their family name, like the last name if they wanted to, on there. It's almost 100 degrees outside looking at Christmas stuff. I know. Yeah, try selling it now, because if you think about it, I mean, I'm going to be selling it in basically next campaign for me. I have to sell my Christmas stuff in September and October. And then, you know, by the end of November, I'm on to Valentine's Day stuff, usually. Good times. It's actually really hard to sell. And by the time people are, you know, I have to prep them ahead of time. Like, I know it's August, but we need to start thinking about Christmas. Get your Christmas lists, you know, ready. Who do you need to shop for? And then, you know, all the stragglers that come in or new customers that I meet in November and December who are doing their Christmas shopping, you know, they want the Christmas stuff, and it's like, well, my books have Valentine's Day and a little bit of Easter, you know. or like New Year's stuff. So then I'm trying to help them figure out what they could, what could still pass as a Christmas gift out of the Valentine's catalog. Good times. There are some benefits to being a trendsetter, and then there are a lot of downsides to being a trendsetter. Okay, so houseware stuff. They have holiday glass serve and store set. It's getting dark outside. A holiday dish towel set, Santa Christmas timer, a Santa cookie jar, which looks like Santa. He's like a big fat bulbous Santa, and a hot cocoa carafe. So if you drink a lot of cocoa at home and need a carafe just for cocoa, I make you glad you're not a trendsetter. Yeah, I feel you, girl. Actually, when I was switched to trendsetter, I was not happy about it. It was when they did redistricting. I didn't used to be a trendsetter. I used to be an RPS 1. And then they switched me. I got cut into another place, and I about had a fit. But the good side is I can do this with you guys, so I guess in the long run I'm glad that it happened, but definitely makes selling a little more challenging in a lot of ways. A lot of people think it's a good thing because they're like, oh, well, you get to sell it before everybody else, and you won't have back orders or sellouts, but I still end up with back orders, and sometimes I still end up with sellouts, like, for whatever reason, but it's hard to sell Halloween stuff in June and Christmas stuff in August and September and October. One thing that's cute here, they do have a little recipe, cherry almond biscotti recipe, the kind of, you can put with whatever things they sell. That's a little cute thing. Minnie's got a trendsetter in her downline. Yeah. And I think it's hard too when you've got somebody in your downline that is that, and you're further behind. It's like kudos to all the uplines that can really kind of give support to their trendsetter, because it's a weird situation to be in. Okay, so kid stuff. The big thing in this campaign anyway is Doc McStuffins, which is Doc McStuffins is not particularly popular in my area, so I don't know that I'll sell a whole bunch of that, but it is popular in some, with some places. But they're also doing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because he's turning 50 this year, apparently. So, Doc McStuffins has like a book with a stethoscope, and then Lammy, and then what I think is cute is this little learn to draw fashion designer thing down here, which basically just it has a little one of those little turn wheels, kind of like those little things that you hold up to the light and you push the little button and the circle thing spins and you can see the picture. It's basically that same idea, and it just projects whatever it is down here onto the the piece of paper, and they can just like trace over it or color over it. So that's kind of cute. But here's the Rudolph. They're doing a throw, and then they're doing a sing and glow Rudolph. So his nose lights up, and he plays Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that's kind of cute. Although, I actually don't think I'll sell very much of this because, was it last year or the year before where Build-A-Bear did the Rudolph thing, and like everybody around here went and did that, so they all have their Build-A-Bear Rudolphs now, so I don't know that I'll be able to do very well with that personally myself, but that's cute. I would like that if I were a kid. Then there is going to be, here's one thing I'm a little disappointed about. Yeah, he was your go-to guy, for sure. And he was all up in his business, like, show me what's new, show me what's new. Viewfinder, thank you, Joe. It's a viewfinder. I love how you guys can, like, interpret my strange language and know what I'm talking about. One thing I was a little disappointed, there's going to be a holiday bundle in the catalog where you can buy like all 14 of these Christmas items, like the stocking stuffer type things, for $9.99. So it has the little bubble baths and the hand lotions and the lip balms and the little nail file. I'm not disappointed that there's going to be a bundle. The bundles I always do really well with. I'm disappointed there's not an advanced order opportunity for us to buy the bundles ahead of time. So on that, but anyway, the packaging is really cute this year. It's kind of like pink. It's more pink and cutesy, which I think is fun. Mindy says Rudy and I are in our 50s. So anyway, there's the items that are going to be in it. Or, of course, they can buy them individually, and you can demo them individually, but there's no opportunity for us to advance order. So, which they have done for us in the past. I'm a little bummed about that. They're going to have a holiday indulgence line, like a pampering line. It's just body wash and an oil spray, body souffle, hand souffle. I'll tell you what the scent is, though. Let's see if it tells me. Oh, lavender, black fig, sandalwood, and creamy vanilla. And then, of course, the next section is all just, our normal kind of fragrance bundles that they put together. Kid, it's the grandma and grandpa buying Rudy. I know. I probably will have that on my Christmas list. Somebody can buy me that for Christmas. So just like the kits where they pair up the the perfume and the deodorant and the whatever, and they put them in the cute little holiday boxes. We're gonna have that, but they are doing 75 cents Liquid Touch samples for some of the perfumes and colognes, and the Avon Femme Easy Spray packs are going to be $1.50 for the pack of 5. So there is like an opportunity to buy some samples there if you want to. Anyway, I'll just show you guys that. Just these normal, like if you've been around for a while, you kind of have a good idea of what those might look like. They're doing a couple colors. Well, I don't even really want to call them colors. The gel finish 7-in-1 nail enamels, they're doing an Alaska color, which I think is kind of like a pale mint green, but it's really kind of hard to tell. And then they're doing like a white. But what I really want to show you on this page is 2 things. One is they're doing some more nail art design strips in holiday prints, but they're doing them as French tips. So the strip, instead of being like the normal nail strips where they're curved like a nail, they're going to have a rounded curve, and you're supposed to put the curve like right at the tip and tear it off just to make like a French tip, on the end of your finger, or you're supposed to put the curve back here so you have that moon shape and have it cover the rest of the nail. So, basically all they've done is they've cut a curve into the end of it, and then it's up to the person to decide where do they want their curve to start. Do they just want to wear it on the tip like a French tip, or do they want to have, the moon of their finger showing and have the rest of the nail covered? And I also want to point out that they have sparkle eye toppers, which to me looks exactly like the old the loose mineral eyeshadows. And as a matter of fact, the colors, Gold Gleam looks to me like it could potentially be the old Bronze Stone. Luster Lavender, we had a purple color in Silver Frost, we had a silver color, so these may just be repackaged. They could be a little bit different, but to me it feels just like the old mineral eyeshadows being repackaged to make them look, like a holiday thing. So I'll let you guys decide for sure. I have customers that really like those mineral shadows, and were kind of disappointed that the loose shadows went away. But if these colors are exactly the same as the colors that they still already have, they won't buy them. So we'll have to see. But anyway, can you guys see the nail things, like how they, I don't know. You get the idea. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then there is a palette. The brochure price is $24.99 though, so it's another one of those palettes that I think may end up being too high priced. It has 24 eyeshadows, 12 lip glosses, 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, 1 dual-ended eye applicator, 1 dual-ended lip applicator, and 1 cheek applicator. And the lip glosses basically look like it's the same as the little round ones that come in the Mark palettes. the on the dot ones, and then the eyeshadows are square, kind of like the iMark eyeshadows. So I'll show you that. And then there's an opportunity for a BB Beauty Balm Cream Blister Pack sample, $1.75 for a pack of 3, which is normally $3, so that's the sale price. And then the Extra Lasting Liquid Foundation sample packets, they're $1 for a box of 10 instead of $1.50. Erin likes the pale polished color. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. I think it's kind of like a light minty green, but I'm not really sure. Mindy has the old ones. Her hubby said the same thing. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the name. The pink one was something like Pixie Pink or something. I can't remember what the purple one was called, and I can't remember what the silver one was called. Like smoked something, or I don't know. So, I mean, they may be a little bit different, but they're close enough to, for me to be like, are they just repackaging the leftovers? Did they just add sparkle to the lid? And, rename them to sell what they have left? I don't know. They might be a little bit different. Then we're into the clothes stuff. I just want to show you these slippers because I think they're cute. See them right here? Little sort of moccasin style. And then there's a little shrug that's kind of like a fuzzy. I call them the stuffed animal shrugs, like sweaters and stuff that are like this. It has that fuzzy thing. Yeah, Erin said robin's egg, kind of. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's almost like greenish, bluish, almost kind of a silvery gray, possibly too. I don't know. I need to see that in person. There's jewelry and clothes. I think I'll let you guys. I'll save that stuff for things for you to see, because it's not that Christmassy necessarily. But this is really cute, I think. These necklace and earring gift sets. These are a ceramic look, like ceramic glaze, and they're kind of fun, Christmassy little, I don't know, design. They feel Christmassy to me. I think that's fun and cute. And they are doing a sterling silver diamond cluster earrings, and they're giving us one of those opportunities to make 2 payments if we want to, if you wanted to demo them. You can make 1 payment, or you can pay in full or pay in 2 payments. So something you might budget for if you want something like that. Shrug is ugly, Erin says. Yeah, it's one of those fuzzy. It's definitely one of those things that people will either love it or not like it at all, for sure. Bow show. Okay, so Mark stuff. People have been talking about. There's a new eye palette, I Dream of Glam. These are kind of fun. The shadows look really fun because they're kind of marbleized. I'm not sure how. I feel like these might be smaller in person than you would expect, from the picture, but I don't really know. Each shade is only 0.07 ounces, so, but I haven't seen the palette in person to really know. Like when I look at it here, I feel like it looks big and like the eyeshadows might be like a MAC size eyeshadow, but I feel like in person it's going to show up and be, smaller. So if anybody has seen that, then, let me know. I'm interested to know how big it is. They're doing a new On the Dot lip compact, the lip glosses, just different shades. It's 9 all-new sheer glosses in bright pink, barely there nude, and every gorgeous coral in between. I don't feel like as much focus as we have on those in the Mark line always surprises me because I don't feel like those sell that well. So, I don't know. Do you guys sell a lot of those On the Dot things, especially the lip glosses because they're so sheer? I mean, they have a little color to them, but we've had ones in the past that had, like the flip color kits. They would have some that were sheer, but they had some that were actual lip color. So they had lip glosses and lip colors mixed in. But these are generally all sheer. So I don't know. I don't really sell that much of those. I'm almost surprised that they consider that to be a top seller. like a takeoff from the Planetary palette. I, yeah, I think it might be Urban Decay that did that. Okay, there is going to be obviously the Mark Holiday brush set. You know, they always do like holiday brushes, which I mean, it's basically the brushes that we have, and they just you know, give them a cute design, like a limited edition design kind of thing. And they do have a little, they come in like a little box. BH Cosmetics had a palette like that. Yeah. So that's cute. It's going to be $28. So, you know, it's pricey. And then there is an Avon Luxe sample preview. So Luxe is the new perfume and cologne, which is going to be like our holiday perfume and cologne. So you can order samples, basically. You can buy 3, get 1 free. But these are the Easy Spray Duo samples. So it's $3 just for the Duo pack. Okay, these are the ones me and Joe talked about, I think, before, where it's 1 sample, but in the sample you get a sample of the women's and a sample of the men's, and just that 1 sample costs you $3. And so they're letting you buy 3 and get 1 free for $3 a piece if you want to. I would rather have, I probably wouldn't buy that. I would rather have foil packets than those, I think. They're just too expensive. It's not worth the money. But there is a new skincare sample bundle that you can buy. 35 skincare samples for $9.99. Mindy loves the brush set. Great gift for a teen starting to wear makeup. Yep. Smells like peppermint. The Luxe smells like peppermint. I haven't smelled it yet, so. It says sparkling citrus, white floral, and warm sandalwood on the her. And for him, it's fresh mandarin and cool spices blended with intoxicating woods. Joe says, ugh, the Duo samples. I feel you, girl. Okay, so in the sample pack that you can get, it includes a new Vital, which is the day cream, the night cream, and the eye gel. The Clinical Skinvincible, so it includes the lotion and the deep recovery cream, and then the Reversalist, so it includes the day cream and the night cream. So basically, it's just 1 box of 5 of each of those things. You get 35 altogether. Okay, so there's that. There's a new Curve sneaker coming out. You guys know how I feel about the Curve sneakers. When you're doing something that's expected to be athletic wear, it cannot be crap. It has to last. I mean, it has to be very, very, very durable. And I think our Curves, not necessarily the clothing, but the, you know, like the workout clothes, but the shoes, the quality keeps getting less and less and less. And I'm sorry, but if I want to go do aerobics or jog or whatever, I need my shoes to hold up. So I'm not a big proponent of those. There's a new Bally bra that's really cute, and it's going to have a convertible strap. If you guys haven't, you know, tried the bras ever, if they fit you, if they have your sizes, they really are really good. I mean, you need to pick the style that you like. Like, I don't particularly like the ones that have no underwire. I'm always an underwire girl. I've tried them all. I'm wearing an old one right now that doesn't have an underwire, but I'm wearing it with my, workout clothes. Not where it gets to go out in. Google's jacked up the Hangouts, so there are new problems. I'm getting, less lag time for me to get your comments. Oh, awesome. That's good. There's always lag for me, even from the time I'm talking. Like, if I refresh the page, when I refresh it, I'm always behind, where it's at. Then there's a Carlene bag collection, and it's basically going to be red, black, and gold options with wallets to go with. So I'll show you that real quick. But yeah, oh, I was saying the bras are really good. You know, I'm particular about the type. You know, some of them don't look good. Like some of them are, you know, grandma bras kind of thing that just aren't attractive. I would not want to strip down naked in front of some hot guy with that bra on. Some of them, if you know, like I said, I prefer the ones that have the underwires. The ones that don't are comfortable, but you know, the ones with the underwire tend to hold everything up where it's supposed to be better. It keeps it pointing forward instead of down, if you know what I mean. So I prefer the ones with the underwires. But the other ones are, you know, they're nice, but you know, if you find the kinds that you like, you'll really like them. So if you never tried them, it's worth it. And if they fit you, if they offer your size, which they technically don't offer my size, I actually, you know, squeeze more into a smaller space than I really should. But I like them so much, I do it anyway. They need bigger cup sizes for me. They have the right band sizes, but I need more. They got to add some digits to the cup sizes. All right, so that's everything for Campaign 21. So, Omar the tent maker, I know. I keep trying to get them to recruit him for us girls, Mindy. He must be too busy. Or he runs out of fabric too quick to participate. Oh, Joe ordered from the What's New, and it was out of stock, and they canceled it. I had that happen to me one time, where I ordered, and like months went by, like 3 or 4. They kept it on back order, and then they finally canceled it. But I've only had that happen once, though. So, but it does happen, though. I think sometimes, well, I don't know why. I don't know what would happen. I don't know if there would be a problem with manufacturing or something, but. You know, since they ship directly from Bally's or directly from Playtex instead of going through the warehouse, you know, every now and then there's a little snafu. But I can't say I've only had that happen one time. And I think sometimes the really cute prints, I think they do just sell out really quick. Or, you know, I'm not really sure exactly how they contract for that now. It used to be that we were like a test market for those companies, and if it sold really well with us, then that was kind of the go-ahead for them to then put it in the stores and jack the price up a little bit more. You know, they kind of used us to see what people liked and what they didn't like, and that's how they decided, you know, what to sell. But I think sometimes Avon, I don't know if they're doing it that way anymore or not, or if they're just buying into a certain quantity before it hits the stores kind of thing. And maybe we just sell, you know, especially with the really cute prints, I think there's a potential that we could sell out just because it's a really cute print really quick. Oh my gosh, you guys are cracking me up. Is this a swing? Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so are you guys ready for Campaign 22? Looks like this. We'll just get started on what's being discontinued. The first thing on page 50 is the Amari Blossom. The full-size Amari Blossom is being discontinued. Page 89. Here's some more of the clear skin stuff. The intensive cream cleanser and the instant spot treatment are while supplies last. So kind of surprised to see things going away in the clear skin line. They usually don't mess with that. They usually just let it go. So I don't know what's happening there. Page 134 The Body Illusions High Waist Brief and the Body Illusions Smoothing Cami. So these top two are going away. And then also the Body Illusions Bodysuit. So it looks like we're losing a lot of our undergarment sausage casing stuff. Okay, page 139. The Curves for Women After Circuit Sport Slide. Page 141. The 10-piece glass serveware and storage set. So this one's little, kind of hard to see. This one down here. If I ever get to see Mindy again, I would ask her if that's a midget in her bra or is she just happy to see me. Pardon my humor, it's not politically correct. Hope no one's offended. Okay, page 147. The Colorful Kitchen Tool Set, which is this stuff up here. Page 148. What is it? Okay, well, the first thing is, there's something on here being discontinued and I can't find it. Oh, the Dual Citrus Squeezer. And then also, for the stainless steel potato masher, it's not while supplies last, but they do have that little notice that says, in event of unforeseen demand, please allow 2 to 4 extra weeks for delivery. So that might be something that they may have to wait for. And then on page 151, the ceramic pumpkin fragrance candle is while supplies last. So we have in the fall candles, if you didn't notice, one of the scents that we have is whipped pumpkin. And that scent is also replicated in the little pumpkins that we have, the little pumpkin candles. It's the whipped pumpkin in those as well. So just the little pumpkin ones are the ones that are while supplies last. But the regular, the regular jar one is not. So it's just the little pumpkin one. But a lot of people may not have noticed or realized that the fragrance was the same in those. So that's a good little upsell too. If they're buying the big one, say, well, hey, do you want the little pumpkin one too, as like little accent candles? The fragrance is the same, so you can burn them all at the same time. Okay, so that's really it as far as far as things being discontinued in this book. The back is moisture therapy, if you want to know. And then, so there's a Mark Magalog, and they're basically calling it like a holiday sneak peek Magalog. And this one, we kind of switched where the Mark Magalogs are only going to be good like per season, but this one is only good for 2 campaigns. It's campaigns 22 and 23. So this one is back to the way they used to be. What ifs, Change our minds minute by minute, I guess. So anyway, now I will say something I've noticed. They're not sending as many Magalogs. Like, used to be you would place an order and I don't know. It seems like I would always get at least 5, whether I ordered 10, just 10 books, 10 regular Avon books. I would always get at least 5 of these free. But lately they've only been sending 1. So I'm not paying extra money to buy more. So I'll hold on to this and let everybody buy out of the same one, but I won't be buying some to throw, that's for sure. Part of why our catalog cost for each catalog is so high is because it's supposed to be paying for the free sales flyers and the outlet flyers and the Magalog flyers. It's supposed to be all encompassing. That's why we pay $1 and almost $2 per book for the Avon book, because it covers the cost of all of these. But they're sending fewer and fewer of these, so just something to keep in mind. If you like to have a lot of these on hand, you're probably going to have to start ordering them, which I won't. But anyway, so this one's only good for 2 campaigns. I'm not really going to go through it. It's, they're still selling off all the stuff we're trying to, we discontinued. And we've pretty much covered what the new stuff will be, so I'll just let you guys go through that when you get yours. Then there is a little sale flyer. This one has a lot of jewelry that's while supplies last, like on the back cover, the pop of color, earrings, obviously. This set, we talked about this set before. This one is still while supplies last. Let me flip through real quick and see if there's anything. I don't think there was really anything that was that new that was while supplies last. I think it's mostly stuff we've already talked about. Yeah, the lace accented tank pack is while supplies last, so that's new. And, I mean, it's not new, but this is the first time I've seen it while supplies last. And let's see, what is on this page? The antique openwork long necklace. I can't remember if we talked about that one before. That's this one here. But I think everything else we've already discussed before. So anyway, this is one that's kind of heavy on the jewelry. I get about 20 to last for the whole quarter. The book is good for. Yeah, they're only sending you one. Yeah, they're getting cheap on us. They don't know that some of us are old enough to remember that we're paying for that in the cost of our Avon books. Right? We remember. That's why I pay $1.68 per book or whatever it is. Okay, and then the outlet, there wasn't anything in the outlet except for, well, I'll take that back. Well, this is what the outlet looks like. And there's some things in the outlet book that we have talked about before, but it's been a while, so I'm going to mention it really quickly. First of all, the most wasted marketing opportunity ever that we've had in a long, long time, the CC correcting pencils, the Ideal Flawless CC color corrector pencils that everybody loved, that was in 2 whole campaigns, that was such a waste of our time. That's in the outlet book. And then also the extra lasting press powder is in the outlet book, which I think we talked about that one before. I know we talked about the CC, the pencils before, because we all had a fit about that. You know, I don't know what they were thinking with that. That's something that should be around for at least a couple years. Shaking my head. This is my, I don't know what the heck they're thinking, head shake. Anyway, pretty much everything else is expected. There is one thing I want to point out too is a lot of the Naturals body lotions and shower gels are on sale for $1.99 in the outlet book. So you're going to have to watch that, because you're going to have customers that are going to want to order a bunch of those because they're cheap. They're in the outlet book because it's the old packaging, you know, but you're going to have a customer. If I never let anybody shop out of my outlet books. The only thing I use my outlet books is I will order things out of the outlet book in bulk and sell it, you know, that way at a good discounted price, but I never give out the outlet books because customers will always shop from that first, and then half the stuff doesn't come in, and you lose all of your awards points, and you don't make any money and they don't get any stuff, and then they get annoyed because they didn't get any of their stuff, and it's just bad. But if you're letting people shop out of the outlet book, and they were going to order naturals out of the regular book, and then they see that the old packaging ones are in the outlet book, you just lost a bunch of money, and that's, you know, and then you have to make sure that you even get them. So I just want to mention that they're in there so that you're aware that they're in there, so that you can get them to buy out of the regular catalog. Right? Okay. Get them to buy the new one, actually make some money, make sure they get their stuff, and we can all be happy. Yeah, Mindy never shows the outlet either. I learned my lesson way early on not to do that, because people will only buy out of this, and they'll never even crack open the big book, and then they, you know, no, just no bueno. But I use that to buy things in bulk that I just want to have on hand to sell, because you can get it at a cheap price and you can sell it at a, you know, at a good price. And then if it doesn't come in, if it's sold out, it doesn't matter. You know, it wasn't awards points that I was counting on. It just means I didn't spend any of my money to get it. You know, I'll try again next time. Okay. Are you ready for campaign 24? What's new? Dun, 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 dun. I'm losing my voice. All right. Well, it's all about the luck. Okay, this campaign is going to be all about the new perfume and cologne. So, there's not like an advanced order opportunity with it. Well, yes, there is. Scratch that. Scratch that. They're going to have basically, like for his, they have the eau de toilette, the hair and body wash, and the aftershave conditioner. And then for her, same thing, perfume spray, the body lotion, the shower gel. Okay? We already talked about the notes. We won't talk about that. There is an incentive program. Okay? It's not advanced order packs. It's an incentive program. So it's going to be triple dollars for award sales. Oh, Erin's baby's crying. Triple dollars in award sales. This includes all Avon Luck Incentive Program units, plus all brochure units sold from the Campaign 24 brochure. No back orders. For example, in Campaign 24, when a customer buys the Avon Luck for her collection for $30, you'll get $90 in award sales. Sell to 10 customers, and you'll get $900 in award sales. So obviously, this is something you want to budget for, if you can afford to, because you know, if you're close to President's Club and can get yourself $1,000 in award points, then you should do it. But don't get yourself stuck with 1 million bottles of perfume that you can't unload. You know, make sure that within, you know, a half a year or so, you're going to be able to actually sell these. You've got to make your money back. And don't forget that after a handful of months, they're going to start going on sale, and then, you know, you might not be able to sell them for the amount that you needed to sell them for to even make your money back. So you don't want to hold on to them for forever. Okay, so what I was talking about before, when I was telling you those things, they're basically selling them in 3-piece collections. It doesn't look to me like they're selling them individually from the start. They give the value, like for the perfume spray, they say it's a $30 value, but they're selling them as a 3-piece set. Yeah, you guys will probably, this is probably what they're going to be pushing in Orlando. Yeah, I bet. Okay, so let's talk about the incentive program. The level 1 is to buy 5 collections. You choose mix or match, so you can get 3 of the her and 2 of the him, or all 5 of the her, or 4 of the her and 1 of the him, or all 5 of the him, whatever you want. But it's the whole collection. It's all 3 items. And if you buy 5, you're going to get 1 collection free. And you're going to have to pick whether you want the set for her or the set for him as your free one. And you're also going to get 1 pack of 5 of the duo sample cards. So these are not the vials. These are, they look to me like the kind, like the gold was, if you've got the one for the gold yet. It looks to me like the ones where you like peel the plastic off the top and the liquid is in there, but it's both scents. The you pay price and earnings will vary based on the combination of for her and for him collections you order. So because they're priced differently, remember, like if you demo his, it's going to cost you $17.40. If you demo hers, it's cost you $18. They're priced differently. His is priced at $29 and hers is priced at $30. Okay? So what you pay is going to depend on how you mix and match them. You know, but so if you bought all of them in the her fragrance, then you would pay $90, you would earn $90, and your triple dollar award sales would be $450. This is going to get confusing for people because, you know, the price is different depending on how you mix and match. And it's going to be complicated on trying to explain it to your downline, you know, because you're going to, you know what's going to happen. They're going to be like, the math isn't adding up. And you're going to say, well, how many did you buy of each kind? And they're going to be like, I don't know, you know, if they're new. So just remember that. The price changes depending on which ones you pick. The level 2 option is to buy 25. I mean, they go from like 0 to 100, right? There's no in-betweens. You buy 5 or 25. Okay, still mix and match, but you'll get 5 collections for free, and you need to choose whether you want the free ones to be for her or for him. You're going to get 5 packs of the 5 duo sample cards. Okay, so 5 times 5 is how many you'll have. And you're also going to get a box of those scent strips that has the 100 strips in it that you pull out. You get a box of that. And then we talk about the exclusive gift. And before I talk about the exclusive gift, I'm going to tell you, do not participate in this to get the exclusive gift. I know for a fact that with the Megan bags, there are people that did not get the Megan bags that were supposed to get them, that earned them, but Avon ran out. And then they sent them old, like the leftover 4A bags that they had laying around, which are nice, but it was at the end of the campaigns for those bags, so there wasn't even any demo value in those bags for the reps. So things can happen. Do not participate in these just to get the free gift, because there is always a chance that you're not even going to get it. Okay? I said my piece on that. All right, so here's what the exclusive gift is. It's the Avon Luck necklace and earring set made with Swarovski elements. Comprised of over 500 genuine Swarovski crystals from Austria, the beautiful combination of softly colored oval and pear-shaped crystals is surrounded by brilliant crystal pave and set in gleaming gold tone. The necklace is 18 inches long with 2 3/4 inch extension links. The pierced earrings are 1 inch long with titanium posts. The value is $300 and it's limit 1 per representative. When you buy 25 for her collections, now this is just if you buy all 25 in the her, if you choose all of them to be her, none him, you're going to pay $450. You earn $450, so it's basically 50% earnings there, which is good, but $450 is a lot of money to have on hand to cover this. And the triple dollars award sales is $2,250. Now, the good thing about that is $2,250 can put a lot of people into President's Club, right? But do they have $450 to pay plus tax? And it's tax on the full amount. You know, it's tax on $30 each. It's not tax on half. You know, do you have that money lying around? If you do, great. don't put it on credit card because by the time you pay all the interest, even if you do sell them all, you will have lost money. Okay, so let me show you what the necklace looks like. You may not be able to see it very well. It is pretty. Here's what it looks like in actual size. But yeah, so there's a set. It's pretty, but basically it's going to cost you $450, and maybe you'll get it. Okay, so $450 plus a lot of tax. All right, so I said my piece on that. And then over here it has like the actual item numbers for how to order, like when you're picking which ones you want. It has the actual item numbers over here. So now there of course is a lot of fine print about that Swarovski necklace, because they're going to make you pay for it if you send back any of those bottles. Okay, so basically they're giving it to you at 40%. That's what they're advertising. But, they said here if you pay $450, you earn $450, so that says half. So I'm not really sure what exactly the discrepancy is. Well, I bet just from the free ones. Anyway, it's at a 40% earnings level plus 100% profit on free units sold. Mindy lost me. Uh-oh. Maybe do a refresh. Uh-oh. Includes beauty, power play, triple dollars award sales. The $30 and $29 brochure prices count toward award sales and earnings level and will be used to calculate leadership bonus earnings. If purchased by a member of your downline and orders paid in full, it will be billed on your campaign 24 invoice. Payment is due with your campaign 25 order. Free units repeat again at level 1. So the level 1 thing you can do multiple times. Free units and samples will ship in the campaign in which they are earned, beginning in campaign 22. Prizes will ship when earned, so you're not going to even get the prize until you've paid for all of your bottles. So, if you don't pay on time, don't expect it to be in there if you still have half the balance left. Okay? Prizes will ship when earned, beginning in campaign 24. Brochure units count toward this incentive program. Demo purchases and free units do not count towards this incentive program. So you're not going to get award sales for the free stuff. You're only going to get award sales for what you actually buy. All units count toward your credit limit. You may be required to pay an additional deposit based on your account's balance and credit limit. Avon Products, Inc. will audit all performance data, including participating representatives' sales volume when determining incentive award eligibility. It reserves the right to disqualify or remove any representative it determines has violated principles of fairness or program intent, or whose account, as determined by Avon, is not in good standing. Now, the details on the necklace. The necklace will ship in your campaign 24 order once your order is paid in full. And as long as you are in good representative standing as defined on youravon.com, you will be required to return the necklace if you do not maintain a minimum quantity of 25 Avon Luck for Her or for Him sets through campaign 2, 2015. So what does that mean? That means if a customer buys it and doesn't like it and you have to send it back, you better order another one as a replacement. Don't just send it back and get credit. You have to keep all 25 bottles, and you have to keep them through campaign 2. Either that or you're going to have to wait and don't give them any credit for it until campaign 3 in 2015. If the necklace is not returned by campaign 7, so if you send some of those back and you don't replace them, then they expect you to send the necklace back. And if you don't send it back by campaign 7, 2015, which for trendsetters is campaign 9, 2015, your account will be charged $300 in campaign 9 of 2015. Trendsetters, it would be campaign 11. So basically you're going to have to pay $300 for that necklace or send it back. And that's if you get it in the first place. Okay, so don't do it for the necklace. Only do it if you have the money. But, you know, a good way to get pushed up over the President's Club threshold. Okay, so there's some sample packs in here you can buy. There's a basic pack of 30 samples for $4.99, which is a $6.25 value. It's one of each of the samples below, which it doesn't tell me what they are. Hold on, let me see. It's the new fragrance Avon Luxe Discover More Duo card. Faraway Liquid Touch samples. Mesmerize for Men Liquid Touch samples. Avon Passion Easy Spray samples. And then there's a super pack of 60 samples for $8.99, which is a $12.50 value. And it's basically 2 of each instead of 1 of each. So the first option is 1 of each. The second option is 2 of each. So that's what those look like. Are you back, Mindy? And then there is the sample opportunity down at the bottom. The Easy Spray Duo samples are just $3, so you just buy a pack, just buy one of them straight up for $3, which is. But the Luxe Duo Scent Strip box that has the 100 samples in it, that's buy one get one free. So that's a pretty good opportunity. It's $4, but if you're getting one free, you know that's 200 samples for $4. So thumbs up for that. If you're going to use 200 samples, I mean, if you don't know 200 people or are not going to be around 200 people to give them to, that might not be a good opportunity for you. But for most of us, it is. All right, in the Naturals line, moving on. We're on to the next thing. They're bringing back the Peppermint Vanilla. Woo! And they're bringing back the Frosted Winterberry. The Peppermint Vanilla is peppermint, vanilla, and creamy white chocolate mixed together. That's like, I think that's my all-time favorite natural scent ever. So they're going to do a shower gel, a bubble bath, and a body lotion for each of those. The Winterberry, the Frosted Winterberry is festive red currant, zesty orange peel, and frosted blackberry. And then they're also going to sell a soap sleeve, which I'm really stoked about because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I like to hide my bottles sometimes, so I'm glad they finally did that. So our little natural soaps will fit down in there. And I did ask them to start doing hand soaps to match. I mean, I would love to have the hand soap back, the peppermint vanilla hand soap and the Winterberry. You know, that's the first thing I change out because it's affordable. Mindy wants to sell 100 bottles of the Luxe. That's a pretty good goal. Which, what sales level are you trying to hit next? I mean, I know you're already President's Club, but. So they're not doing soaps in those scents. They're just advertising a sleeve for the normal soap scents that we already have. But I did request on the Maven page that they start doing soaps every time they give a limited edition scent in Naturals, that they do a hand soap to go with it. Because that's the affordable thing that I will change out just to make my bathroom a little more, you know, festive and seasonal. I'll change the hand soap before I change anything that I'm wearing on myself because I do it for my guests. Then there's more gift sets. I'll just give you a quick look at that. You know, it's the Footworks and Skin So Soft. We do those all the time. They're going to do a beauty train case. It's one of the quilted ones. They've done like silver ones and things in the past. A sample sale. The BB cream blister pack, $1.75 instead of $3. We talked about that in the last What's New. The Ideal Flawless Invisible Coverage Liquid Foundation sample packs, $1 instead of $1.50. And in this one, they also have the Ultra Glazewear Lip Gloss Blister Pack for 70 cents instead of $1. So that's nice. And then they do have the Ideal Flawless, the little trial size tubes. Those don't show a sales price, though. They're just selling those at 75 cents each. But, you know, it has all the colors, so you could order. And Mindy's going for President's Council. Whoop, whoop. Some more gift sets: Passion, Mesmerize, Far Away. Same stuff we always do. But now here's some more Christmas stuff. And I'm not going to go into details on these. This is more of the decoration stuff. You know, this is kind of similar things to what we do each year. All very pretty. Let me just give you a quick browse through. And the one thing I do want to tell you is this is when the our dated ornament comes out, the 2014 Partridge pewter ornament. So every year we've been having these pewter ornaments for, has it been 6 years now? 6 years, 8 years? I'm not sure how many we've been doing the pewter. I can't remember. We always have something that's dated, but we've been doing these pewter ones every year. So this year's a little partridge. So for those of you who have customers that collect those every year, make sure you remember to show them that's in. And then we always have the Babies First ornaments. We're doing light up ornaments. We have the set of 3 that light up from the inside this year that look like little gift packages, so those are cute. There's the baby ones. Down here there's a pancake batter dispenser. So you can make your shapes easier if you try to make your pancakes look like things. And then a mini, a muffin popover pan. Some are repeats, Mindy says, yeah. Then our little, like, fun holiday jewelry. You know, cute stuff as always. I usually do really well with these little earring sets for, like, you know, the younger girls that have just gotten their earrings pierced. Those are always really, really cute. Or women like me that wear that stuff anyway. The Noel is a repeat, yeah. Yeah, we do some version of that every year, seems like. Some version of the nativity scene, but yeah, the Noel one we've done before. This is cute. I just want to point this out because there's 2 options for it, but it has the little charms dangling from it. There's the Christmas tree and the stocking, little necklaces. Then we have a whole men's section. I like this. This gets a thumbs up for me. I mean, we're not that creative. It's the same kind of thing we always do. We always do a Figaro chain necklace. But this is a necklace and bracelet set, and it's stainless steel for men. There's also a stainless steel cross necklace. There's also 2 stainless steel wedding bands. There's a stainless steel one and a gold tone one. So the gold tone one is not, you know, the gold obviously isn't real, but the stainless steel part is real. And then there's just a plain stainless steel brushed stainless steel one. And then there are 2 watches. 1 two-tone and 1 leather strap. So I'm glad to see some men's jewelry back in, even though, like, I wish we would be more creative than just the Figaro chains. We always do those. And some people really like those, and some people think those are a little, you know, not their style. But I like the little wedding band rings. Those are cute. And I really like the cross. I'm not sure how I feel about the chain that the cross is on. But I don't know. Looks like one of those light pull chains with the little round beads for a light. And we have some 18-karat gold-plated stuff. So remember I told you guys if you want gold stuff to stay around, you better sell the heck out of it. And then some sterling silver jewelry for the women. But yeah, if you want gold to stay, I mean, there's a lot of people who prefer gold over silver, but we never sell gold because it's expensive. And, you know, expensive to get your hands on gold. So if you want it to stay around, you better sell the heck out of it. And then just our normal jewelry, our normal, you know, we do scarf sets every year. We got some of that in there. This watch is really cute. It's Star Power watch. Let me show you that. I think it's cute. It's got the little stars with the little, you know, like diamond-y things around it. I just think it's a cute little watch. And some pajama pants and some slippers. I'll let you guys see that stuff on your own. Another new bra. A fleece jacket and some boots, which I will let you see on your own. Let's talk about some kids stuff for a minute. There's a princess dance mat, which is kind of like, you know, those video games where you step on the squares, you know, one of those kind of things. But you just match the sound and the light pattern to improve memory skills, it says. So, like if you took the game Simon and you took Dance Dance Revolution or whichever one it is and you mush those two together, that's what it sounds like to me. And then there's a Sophia the First music player book with microphone. So it's almost like a little CD player with a book that has some CDs in it and then a little microphone that goes with it so they can sing along. Purple winter boots and some more of those winter Blinky Buddy slippers. Yeah, teens like those chains. Yeah. Ball chains. Thank you, Erin. More translation of Shannon speak. Mark stuff. I'll give you a quick flash of those because they're cool as always, but you know, pricier as always as well. Just a pair of boots that are $90. Hold on to your pants. A fleece jacket and boots? No, fleece. Fleece jacket. The boots aren't fleece. The boots are, I don't know what they are. Oh, the boots are the coordinating cushion walk slouchy comfort boot. You can't, yeah, I don't think you can advance order it. I don't think. Here's the $90 boots. Steve wants to see his new PJ pants. It's girls' PJ pants. It's not the boys. They don't have any boys yet this year. I mean, not that he can't wear the girls if he wants to. But no boys' pants this year. Not that I've seen so far yet, anyway. Which is a bummer, because all they've had for the boys is the jewelry that I just showed you and, you know, the cologne. Here's something I want. There's more Mark clothes, but I'll let you guys see those. But I do want to show you this cape. It's called the Clothes Ranks cape. It's very, like, she fancy. I figure I'd show it to you. I don't know. I would like to see a police jacket, though. That might be kind of cool. Like, you know, we do the military jackets all the time. Why not police? Why not police and Navy and, like, yeah, firefighter. Let's start a whole new trend. I'm down for that. I'd like to be ahead of the game instead of trying to catch up to everybody else for a change, you know what I'm saying? There is a foundation for women. There's a Comfort for a Cause slipper boot that looks like the little ribbon is like fuzzy and sticks out from the boot. And it has a polar fleece lining. It's eh. Yeah, no unisex ones. Aaron's got the baby. I don't know. These are not, I mean, the idea is nice, but I don't really know that the execution is great on these boots. And then there's a couple sets. I'll show you these little gift sets. There's two of them that include a True Color eyeshadow quad with a matching eyeliner. The eyeliner is black in both of them, I think. Oh, no. No. I take that back. One of them has a Glimmer Sticks eyeliner. The other one has a kohl eyeliner. And they both have the Infinitize mascara. And then there's a third one that has 3 of the Ultra Color lip crayons in it. But that's cute. I mean, I like that they're putting together like a full look in a little gift box. That's cute. Cape and go-go boots. That's right. Get the cape and the $90 Marc boots. Marc, there's I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back and show you that Marc Magalog, because on the back there's a pair of like combat boots which are pretty cute, but they're priced at $60. And the problem that I have with that is that I can buy real leather combat boots similar to these for $30. So, I mean, these kind of have like a snake skinny sort of croc effect on them, but it just bugs me because, I don't know, to buy faux leather for $60 when I can buy real leather for $30, just for me seems a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not that I want them to sell real leather, but what I'm saying is I want them to sell the faux leather at a price that faux leather should be priced at. I don't know. I think the pricing is just so high on some of this stuff. And, I mean, the quality is better than a lot of the Avon stuff, but, I mean, let's quantify better, right? So, I don't know. Anyway, I thought I would show you those because they are cute, but that's on the back of this one that I was talking about earlier. That is pretty much, oh, also the 2015 Avon calendar. You can buy the pack of 10 in this What's New for $5.35. And this one doesn't have flowers or animals on it, so that's new. It's got like cute little pictures of people like hugging each other or doing other cute things, it looks like. So I used to buy these for my customers as kind of their Christmas gift. Just an idea for you guys. I would stick it in there, you know, any customer that ordered from me, whatever the campaign was, the last campaign right before Christmas, if they ordered from me in that campaign, then I would stick one of these in there. And I would actually go through every calendar, and when the campaign order was due, I wrote it in there, like contact Shannon to place your Avon order for campaign whatever, and I wrote that on the dates. How much for which, Mindy? For the calendars? Or for the boots? Or for the cape? But I used to go in and write that in, and a lot of my customers really liked that because they were like, oh, you know, it reminded them to call me if they hadn't. So, you know, that's a little idea. You know, especially if you're a newer rep. It's not, I don't know, I mean, I stopped doing it after a while because I started doing other things, but it was good for me at the very beginning. Like, it was a good little thing for me to do, like, my first year or two. So, and they seem to really like it. So just an idea, maybe for your new reps. I mean, $5.35 for 10 isn't bad. You know, that's you could go buy 10 people something from the Dollar Tree and spend $10, or you could get 10 of these for $5 and some change. Boots. Minnie needs the price for the boots. You're talking about the tall ones, Mindy? Are you talking about these or the? These are you can demo these for $63 if you're President's Club. If you're not President's Club, you can demo them for $67.50, but they're going to be $90. These are real suede. Aaron likes the flowers or animals better. Yeah, I guess I just am glad that they're kind of changing it up a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to see this one to see whether I really think the pictures are all that cute. But yeah, put your label information on all the calendars. Yeah, it takes time. Like it does take a significant amount of time to go through and do that. But you know, it was nice, and they seemed to appreciate it. So I didn't have anybody that was like, "Gosh, I wish you would have not written all over my calendar." You know. Oh, the military ones. Okay, military ones are $60 in the Magalog. Yeah, landscapes would be nice. I would even like to see like cute little baked goods, or you know, like I don't know, pictures of jewelry and stuff, girly things. I don't know. I just get tired of looking at birds and flowers. I mean, they're pretty, but I guess 15 years of having it be the same all the time, I'd like to see them get a little more creative. To me, it's like a very generic calendar, I guess. So I don't know. I'd like to see it be a little less generic. Can't really think of any other good way to say that. I'd just like the picture to be a little less generic. But so I guess I'm excited that they're like mixing it up a little bit, and I'll have to wait and actually see the calendar to see whether they did a good job of that or not. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, a lot of people won't be into the shots of random people. Yeah. They have one cute one. Let me see. Or one that looks like it's probably February. I don't know. It says, it shows a girl like basically the bottom part of her face, and it looks like she's about to bite into a heart-shaped cookie. Which, I don't know. She is wearing jewelry at least. It says, show your love. One of them says, make every moment beautiful, and there's a little girl hugging some lady. One of the pages does say support the cause, and it has the breast cancer crusade logo in the corner of it, and it's got a couple women kind of hugging on each other in all of their pink. It looks like, you know, people that would have been at one of the walks or something. And then the one that looks like it might either be like January, like right after New Year's, or maybe like Mardi Gras time or something. It says celebrate new beginnings, and looks like I'm guessing it's probably January because it's got the guy looks like he's like hugging up next to the girl, like maybe he's gonna give her a kiss on the cheek or something. She's got on a masquerade mask like pulled up, and there's confetti falling on them. And then one picture of two girls with their hair back in headbands, like they just washed their faces, and the girl just plopped face cream on the nose of the other girl. I don't know. I will have to see what it looks like, I guess. But anyway, I'm glad they're doing something different. Probably still not quite on point, but we can go back to the Maven page and give them some ideas for next year. Aaron had to mute the audio. There should be pictures of Avon products or the history of Avon. I would love the vintage pics. Like, I would love for them to take old vintage advertisements straight from the old catalogs even and do, like, reprints, you know. That would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, old commercials. That would be fun. Yeah, and you know, not everybody's the same. Like, you know, I say I'd like to see them get more girly, but then there'd be somebody who'd be like, well, I only hang these at my office at work, and I can't have it be all frilly and girly. It has to be neutral, you know, or some like everybody's always going to want something different. So I don't know. Maybe we could brainstorm that, and we could give suggestions on the Maven page for next year. I think that's one of those things too, where they probably don't want to put a whole bunch of money in it, so they probably use I would guess, I don't know, but I would guess they probably use a company that has like stock things that they can choose from. I don't know. So I can imagine if we were making suggestions, like it would require a team like actually producing that, so that would make the cost go up. But still, be nice to have them switch it up. All right, well, that's all that I have for this time, which was a lot, but that's all right. It was 2 campaigns. We got caught up. Anybody got any questions or anything they want to see or see again or want more detail on or whatevs? If not, or if you think of it later, then obviously you know a million ways to find me to ask if you want to. So 2 weeks from now, all technology aside, technology issues aside, will be the next time, September 6th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, no money to pull out old pictures they already own, yeah. Just be the manufacturing. So September 6th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time for the next one. You're welcome. I'll see you guys back on the Maven page.